What is going on, guys? Welcome to Gums Videos. My name is Kyle Garber. Today I'll be reviewing The Fate of the Furious. I recently rewatched 4, 5, 6, and 7 because 3, 2, and 1 don't exist in my book. But I recently rewatched those movies, and they don't really live up to what I imagined them in my head. Sure, like I had an original thought, but then I just rewatched them, and I'm not a fan. I mean, I like them, but they're just not as good. I mean, I still really enjoy 5 and 6, but 4 and 7, not so much. And that kind of really affected the way I watched 8. And in my opinion, 8 is one of the worst ones we've gotten since 1, 2, and 3. I mean, it's still like 4, 5, 6, and 7, but it's so similar to 7, and it's such a bad thing to do. If I'm starting to get fatigued of this franchise, let's do the same exact thing we did last time. And it's so similar. We gotta get this one thing, and then we gotta get another thing to get that one thing. It's so generic and fatiguing. People are gonna be like, it's just a fun action movie. I don't care. Like, there's only so much you can do with a certain franchise. You gotta change it up, and you don't do the exact same thing, especially when you're in the 8th movie of the franchise. 1, 2, 3 were like their own things, like grounded in realism, and you just drag race and shit like that. But then 4 started off a whole new thing. Not so much what we got now, but 5 definitely started off with this whole thing with the Rock coming in and all that stuff. But I'm getting fatigued, and I'm starting to like complain about the things that they're doing, like what they did in 7, 6, 5, and 4. Like, normally I'd be like, oh, it's just fun, but I'm at that point where I'm like, I don't care anymore. I'm starting to like get tired of saying the same shit. Now I'm finding those fun things I found in those previous movies annoying here. And they don't even do what they did in 7. They do even more stupid shit. Like, that kind of annoyed me too. So it's not just the crazy stunts and cars. Now Dwayne Johnson is a superhero now. He can break out of like handcuffs, no problem. Like, he was just walking in like, and then some dude mentioned his daughter and he hulked out, ripped the chains off, no problem, and then just picked him up like a little beanbag against the wall. I'm like, no. And then that's not even the worst part. He like breaks down doors, no problem. I'm talking about like 6-inch steel type of stuff. Like, he's so strong to the point where it's unrealistic. And like I said previous, like to the statement, I'm getting fatigued of this like old high action stuff. Like, they're trying to up the ante, and I just don't care anymore, because previous films, they were not so much grounded, but they felt more real. Now these characters are not real to me anymore. Now these are just low-key, like class C superheroes now. I don't like the feel. It's too out there now. Now it's a superhero movie, and it's such a poor made superhero movie. And I had fun with the movie. Yes, I had fun with the movie, but some of the writing took me out of the movie too. Like, specifically with the villain's writing, I did not like how she had her dialogue. Some of the dialogue was like very unnatural, and made me just think like, wait, no one would say that. And the way she was acting, I was not a fan of either. And every time she was on screen, I didn't feel threatened or anything like that. I was like, she's there. I mean, she's good with computers and stuff like that, so she's got a lot of power, but there's not one time it's like, oh my god, who's gonna die? Someone's gonna die, oh my god. Like, not one time I thought that. So the action was almost pointless at that point, because I never felt that they were gonna die, and you just got some more thousands of minions dying, blowing up in car crashes and stuff like that. So it's very formulaic to what they're doing, and I'm at that point where like I just don't care anymore. So it's a dumb, fun action movie. If you like the previous movies, you're probably gonna like this, unless you're starting to get fatigued. If you have the slightest fatigue, you're not gonna like this one that much. So this one definitely is. It goes 8, 7, 4, 6, and 5. That's how I see these movies now. And then, you know, the other trilogy doesn't count. So I'm gonna give this movie 3 out of 5 stars. I would like to hear your thoughts down below, guys. I have a Twitter, Instagram, Gumps_videos. Go follow me there for the latest news and updates on my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and like up. Later, and goodbye.